Took to the streets to protest President Trump's refusal to release his tax returns. This week, a series of rallies and marches are being held in 500 cities across the globe, including right here in Youngstown, all in the name of science. Joining me to tell us more about the March for Science is Dr. Amanda Feldbaum from YSU, the assistant professor of sociology, anthropology, and gerontology. You do it all. Last time I talked to you, we were talking about the Women's March in Washington. You were involved in the tax march in Youngstown as well, and here you are back talking about the March for Science. So you were involved in it all. Why is it so important that all of these scientists or people that are just advocates of science are coming together today?
It's important to show that science is important for democracy, a healthy democracy, including for families, our environment. And one way that we can show that is through getting together and demonstrating that we are not only at work in labs and in the classroom, but we're at work in the community as well.
So it seemed like the previous two marches I told you about were all kind of sparked by something that President Trump or his administration said. So what was it that Donald Trump kind of said, or maybe not said, or did or not did, that people were kind of joining and gathering around science to protest across the nation?
Sure. One of the reasons why we are gathering together for science in particular is for funding. It's important that we have robust funding in order to make sure that we can continue our studies that we do. For instance, access to statistical information is very important, and even that access has been somewhat cut back.
A big topic in the meteorology community as well. His proposed budget would slash funding for NOAA, so a lot of people kind of discouraged about that. But this is a nonpartisan march.
Completely nonpartisan. If you have a passion for science, you should come out and definitely just say, like, pro-science.
But should scientists be involved in science in any way? Is there a line? Is there some reason for them to say, hey, we need to be involved in these policies?
Well, science and democracy have had, or science and politics have had a line between them, but it's important for scientists to come out and show that we are political and we do have an action and an involvement in democracy.
So do you think that the march today, not only here in downtown Youngstown, but across the nation, across the globe, do you think this will have an impact on Washington, D.C. and the lawmakers there?
Definitely. As a sociologist, I can say that marches do have an impact. People in groups do have an impact. So it's very important that we show up in great numbers.
All right, thank you so much, Dr. Feldbaum. Tell us a little bit more about where we can find you today if people are interested.
Sure. I'm going to be at Wick Park from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. It starts at the First Unitarian Universalist Church in Youngstown. Yeah, come on out. We'll have a lot of fun.
All right, great. Thank you so much for coming on our program today. Sure. A little cool for that, though. You might need a hoodie.
Yeah, I forgot it at home.
WFMJ Weekend today. I have a full forecast coming up in just a few minutes. We'll be back. Thanks.